Hey guys, what's up? Nice Show 123 here. I'm coming to you today to do a deck profile on my Inzektor deck. This is the deck that if I go, I will be running at the Wilson Regional. It is at the end of this month on the 28th, Wilson, North Carolina. But yeah, I'm going to get right into it because I'm going to explain the combos a little bit after I'm done if I have enough time. But this very well could be like one of my longest videos I've ever made. So the deck, I'm playing Inzektors, by the way. It's 3 Inzektor Dragonflies. This card is the heart and soul of the deck, in my opinion. Like, they do anything to this deck at like the next man list, and we put this card at like 1 or 2 because this card is so freaking broken. It's just like, that's all I can say about it. Like, I know I say broken a lot in my videos lately, but this is like literally the broken card of this deck. It's like the nuts. Next we have the lesser Inzektor monster. We have 3 Inzektor centipedes. This is the lesser card, like I said, because like it does pop the stuff with Hornet and then you get to search a card, but normally you go search this guy. So I mean, it pretty much gets you the best card in the deck. And he's 1600 and he works in the OTK. Next we have the second really big piece in the deck is the 3 Inzektor Hornets. This card is really good because it lets you destroy cards your opponent controls, and that's how this deck keeps up with the meta. It pops all your opponent's cards, and then you get effects on top of that. And then the last one is 1 giga-mantis. I mean, it's okay unless you're trying to do the OTK, then that makes this card amazing. But other than that, it's just okay. Now the non-Inzektor stuff, I'm running 2 effect Veilers. I'm not main decking Max Z because the only thing it's good against is the only thing Max Z is good against is windups. So like it's in the extra deck, so or side deck. So Veiler's just really good against a lot of decks, so that's why I'm choosing the main deck of this card. Next is 2 Spirit Reapers. It works very well on the stall when you're trying to draw good cards and like first turn you set it and they don't know what you're playing. They attack you. They still don't know what you're playing. Next is 1 Mystic Tomato. Probably one of my favorite combos in the deck is to Mystic Tomato into Armageddonite and then send Hornet from the graveyard from there. So that's just really, I like that effect. It's really cool. Just like, it's again, set this on first turn, destroy it. Special Armageddonite. If they can't destroy it, then you're going to get a Hornet to the grave, which is a really good play in the deck, is when you get Hornet to grave. Once again, just good, like I said, on the first turn set, they destroy it, you add Inzektor cards to hand, or whatever you feel necessary in the deck that you need in your hand, depending on your matchup. You don't run tour guides in this deck. I find it very annoying. 1 Gores, because it's Gores. 1 Dad, just because all your monsters are dark but the Veilers. And forgot to mention 1 Gores. I'm not main decking Max C because I got rid of my playset of them because of the reprint coming out and I didn't want their price to drop too much. But that really makes Gores valid too, is that I'm not main decking Max C's anymore, or not Max C's, Phoenix Chains anymore. So that's the monster lineup. I believe it's 21. Here's the spells. We have 3 MSTs because Shadow Imprisoning Mirror in game 2 is a bitch, so you really have to watch out for it. So the 3 MSTs definitely helps you with that. Next we got 2 Pot of Duality with the Spirit Reaper play. This card is so amazing because you just set it and then you can duality until you have the cards in your hand that you need, and then it just speeds up the stuff you get in the deck. 2 Forbidden Lance. I took these out of the side deck and put them into the main deck over the Max C's because this card is just so versatile. They Mirror Force and I can Forbidden Lance my card and I'll get to keep it. They freaking Bottomless the Centipede for some odd reason, or Deprison, Forbidden Lance, I get to keep it. Just this card is just so, I get to keep my stuff, and that's why I like it. And then it's also good on the defense because your opponent will go and they'll attack into your Centipede or whatever because they know they can kill it, and then I'll lance you and you can't get over it anymore, and your monster dies anyway, so that makes it even better. Next staples, we got 1 Heavy, again Shadow Mirror, Book, really just Not really that big of a card. If you had to take anything out, it would probably be Book. One Reborn, works good in the Inzektor OTK. One Dark Hole, staple. A Foolish, really good to send, whatever, Hornet. And then one Allure of Darkness. And what I do with Allure, I always banish Centipede with this because I can make Leviair and get it back if I have to, which is really good late game when they forgot that it's been removed, and I just go Leviair, and then they realize, oh shit, that I have whatever Centipede and remove. So it's just kind of cool. And then another thing in this deck, if you're trying to be conservative, another thing that's really good to do is to normal summon your Hornets if you have another Hornet engraved, because like they'll either be forced to warning it or lose a card, which is a really good thing. Is that they'll either have to warning the Hornet or they'll lose a card on their field, and if you know, and then you can know what they do, because if they do warning it, you probably know that there's a good card on their field somewhere. Now one of the traps, I'm running 2D Prisons because I don't own Phoenix Chains anymore, but it's a pretty good staple in most decks, in some decks I mean. 2 Torrential Tributes, really good against Dino Rabbit and stuff. Double Warnings, or the Solemn Trio, it's Solemn Trio, you can't do anything about it, it's broken. 1 Mirror Force, because when windups push, I can Mirror Force. And then 1 Call the Haunted, because it works with the Inzektor OTK. Now on to the side deck, I've got 2 Candy Canes, 2 Cyber Dragon Candy Canes, because they're good against certain random decks that are also decent, but you need help to run over the stuff. These are supposed to be the Maxis that I don't own anymore either, but they're for windups, and I'll get them before the regional. 2 T-Kings, really good when you side in to be the Chaos version of this deck. You side in the Thunder Kings. 2 Raikos. I lost one of my other common Raikos, so I'm kind of sad that I don't have the other one. But the Raikos in here just for whatever, the Dino Rabbit matchup, because it helps you mill, and Logi and Dolka have to negate it. 1 DD Crow, because crowing other cards is good. Certain cards like Wind Up Hunter, it pretty much stops their loop or whatever. 1 BLS, because like you're siding pretty much a full Chaos Engine and all the Inzektors are dark. Spells, 2 Smashings for certain decks just that are hard to get over, like Dino Rabbits. Yeah. 2 Goes in Match, because like all the wind up monsters are literally all different attributed and typed or whatever, so this makes it better for to beat windups. And then last 1 Dust Tornado, because like I said before, Shadow Imprisoning Me is a bitch. Now the spells we got, or not spells, what am I saying? The extra deck, we have 2 Leviathan Dragons, because it's because like you have a lot of level 3s. Same reason with Leviair, that's why I'm playing 2, is because you have a lot of level 3s. The 1 Zen mains, like I played a guy at regionals, whatever his name, I forgot his name, but you can see the video on my team channel. I'll put a link up there. At the Charlotte regional last month, the only time that I would ever lose, like in the 2 games that I lost to him, like what he would have is like he would like literally continuously beat me down with like Zen mains and Thunder King like the whole game, and I would be like, oh my god, this is horrible. 1 Giga Brilliant, just for OTK factors. 1 Acid Golem, because it's a level 3 3-grand beater. 1 Utopia, just cause. 1 Scrap Dragon, just cause it's broken and cool. 1 Black Rose, blow up the field. 1 Ancient Fairy to make walls. 1 Bryo, really good against other, really good like Dino Rabbit and stuff. 1 Cataster. Probably the favorite synchro in the deck is Armory Arm, because it's so versatile. Like you summon Effect Veiler with the level 3s on the field, and you just be like, rawr, you have an Armory Arm, and just like do certain things like either attack with it, equip it, just whatever you need to do. And then 1 Chimera Attack because of the Cyber Dragons. I'm not gonna do the I am not going to put the Inzektor OTK combo in the deck in this video, because it's taken too long. But I will show it next time, I'll show it in my next video. So this is Nitro123. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys. So bye.